Great, hi guys. So in the first video we format our body text, so we ensure that all the text of our Word document looks the same. There is no different formats or different fonts or different sizes. We didn't worry at that stage about the headings and subheadings. We include everything within the formatting of the body text. In the second video, we ensure that paragraph and page breaks are set up correctly. So in this video, we are gonna format the headings and subheadings. That means the name of your main chapters and the name of the subchapters included within a big chapter. In order to, this is a important stage in order to create a table of content for your book. So we are here back on our document, and the first thing I do, I go to View and I click on Navigation pane, and you can see that this opens on the left side, and you are gonna see in a minute what I mean. Is one of my favorite tools again. Because as soon as you start formatting headings and subheadings, they start to appear here on the left hand side, and basically it's showing you the table of content, and will allow you to jump to different sections of your book without scrolling up and down. And you may be familiar with this tool. If you don't, you will know what I mean in a minute. So go back here to Home, and back again, and again we are gonna use this section of the ribbon to format headings and subheading, same as we did for the body text. We use normal. Now we are gonna start to use heading 1 and heading 2. So this is a chapter, the introduction, so it's gonna be a heading 1, and what we do is we highlight the introduction, and we click heading 1, and as soon as you click heading 1, you can see that it appears here on the left hand side. And also when you click on heading 1, you can see that there is a default font style and size. Again, same as your body text, you can change that. If you do, you need to make sure, same as you did for the body text, you do it from this command. So again, make sure that the text is highlighted. You do right click with your mouse and you click modify, and now we are gonna start changing this formatting. So if you don't like capitals, you can go to format and font and change from all caps to small caps. You unclick and you can see that now it's all small caps. You click OK. You can make it bold if you want. You can increase the size, or you can decrease. It's up to you. And if you want to give some more space between the heading and the body text that comes underneath, you can increase that space. You go to format, you will go to paragraph, and then here after spacing after is a space that comes after that heading. You can increase that if you think it's too crowded. You can put 10 or 15. Let's put 15, so it's very obvious, so you know what I mean. You click OK. You click OK, and now you can see that the format that you select has been changed. Again, same as you did for your body text, to ensure that all your headings, your main headings, are gonna look the same. Keep the text highlight, go back to the command heading 1, right click and update heading 1 to match selection, which means that every time you format a new heading, as soon as you click here, it will look the same. The format will maintain. So let's go, I'm gonna find, you know what I mean in a minute, so let's go find my chapter 1. Chapter, I think it was already written, but I'm gonna write it again. So this is the chapter 1, again it's gonna be a heading 1 because it's gonna be a main chapter. I highlight the text, I click heading 1, and as you can see, it's the same formatting I select for the heading introduction. So as soon as I formatted this as a heading 1, it appears on the left hand side section, and if you click introduction, it will take me straight to that section. If I click on chapter 1, it takes me straight to that section. It's really cool. So, and you can see that the formatting is the same. Great, so you keep doing that for all your headings, your main chapters. Now I'm gonna look for my chapter number 2. I click here. If you want to find quick things in your document, I think you probably are aware about this command. You click find, you type the word or what you want to find in your document, and so I click chapters, and it should show me all the words chapters in the, if I type it correctly, obviously. I have a look. Here you need to get here, so it shows you all the words chapters included in your document. I go to chapter 2 and I format chapter 2 as a heading 1. You can see it appear. I get back again in this section. So I'm gonna go here and look for chapter 3. I format this as a heading 1. If you go back here, you can see that it's listed in this section. And if I forgot something about chapter 2, I click here and I go back to this section. So you keep doing this for all your main chapters. So now we are going to talk about the sub-chapters included in a main chapter. So this is the chapter 1. Within the introduction, I don't think there is any sub-chapter. It's just an introduction, your story, why you wrote this book. So I'm going to go straight to chapter 1, and I'm going to start looking for the subchapter. So here, this is probably a subchapter included in the main chapter. Is a question, who's to blame, and so I'm gonna include it as a subchapter, and I'm gonna click heading 2. Again, as you can see, there is a default formatting. You can change that. Make sure your text is highlighted to make any changes, and you go to heading 2. You right click. You go to modify, and again I'm gonna go to format, font, and I'm gonna make it all small caps. I'm gonna make it change the size. I'm gonna make bold, and I'm not gonna increase the space between the subchapter and the body text, so it's clear that it's a subchapter included in a main chapter. I click OK, and then to make sure that all subchapters will look the same, I right click on heading 2, update heading 2 to match selection. So now every time I search for a new subchapter, I simply highlight the text, click on heading 2, and the format will maintain. This is a subchapter, so I highlight, click heading 2, and as you can see, it appears again on the left hand side here, and you can see that it's a subchapter of chapter 1. And if I go back to who's to blame, you can see the formatting has maintained. I keep searching for subchapters, less fat, more cap. This is gonna be again a heading 2. So you may have then another subchapter included within a subchapter. So for example, if I have some subchapter included in chapter in the heading 2, let's say for example, let's try to find, for example, this one. Let's say that this is a subchapter included within a subchapter. So you start to increase the category and it's gonna be a heading 3. And as you can see, is included within a heading 2. Again, if you are not happy with the font, the size, you simply highlight, you modify, you do the modifications that you want, and then make sure you update to match selection, which means that every time you format a heading 3, the formatting will maintain. So that's it. Keep doing this for all your document, and use the navigation page, which is a great tool, because not only helps you, as I said, to jump to sections to try to find things quicker, or if you forgot to complete a section, you just jump to that section, you update, and then you keep working in another area of your document, and basically that's it. This is an important stage that you require to do to be able to build a table of content. You can see here how the table of content is gonna start to look like, and I see you in the next video where we are gonna build a table of content.